Hey guys, so I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been pretty busy with school, and unfortunately, I didn't have the time to post anything. I was literally just studying my life away. So basically, I wanted to make this video just to kind of go over my first semester of nursing school. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in a nursing accelerated program. Um, and wow, it was it was a lot, obviously. Um, like I said, I didn't even have time to make any videos or post anything at this point. But I also did want to wait till I finished my semester to kind of give like an overview about how it was, how difficult it was, and how I got through it. Um, so difficult definitely was. Um, and the classes that I was taking was fundamentals of nursing. I was taking pharmacology. I was taking holistic nursing. I was taking health and physical assessment. And out of all those classes, I think that the one that I struggled with the most was health and physical assessment. So basically, that class is just you have to assess the patient. Um, Assessing was easy. The hard part about it was knowing the abnormalities. So you have to know like certain things that would give you the assumption that something's wrong with the patient. So I can give you an example. For example, you're listening to the heart. If you're listening to a S3 sound, which is abnormal, which could be a heart murmur, certain things like that. Or if you see that their skin is blue, that means they have low oxygen, you know, or if they have yellow color in the sclera of their eyes, then that would indicate jaundice. There's so many different things, oh my god, that I can't even say at the top of my head right now. But it was a very challenging class. Um, but I did make it through my first semester. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I aced everything. I did well on all my other classes, but I did fail the exam for health and physical assessment, the exam right before my final. And I was pretty kind of upset about it because, first of all, that was my first exam that I had failed. I was kind of nervous about it. I was like, oh my God, how am I supposed to, pass this class now? And then on top of that, the final was accumulative. So what that meant was that my final, okay, before I even say, right, I want to just address this. So accelerated nursing program is accelerated. I literally graduate in a year. So they literally give us 12 chapters per exam, right? So it's a lot. And we get an exam every week. So we get about 20 exams per semester. So it's a lot to study because we're always getting exams back to back. But my final exam was on 22 chapters. It was a cumulative, right? That's a lot of chapters. So in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to be able to do this? How am I supposed to pass this class? That is so many chapters. I'm never going to make it. But I came across this quote, which I think is definitely going to help myself get through nursing program. It's going to help you guys get through it. So the quote said, "You only fail if you give up." And I literally was holding on to this quote while I was studying. I was like, you know what? I got my Starbucks. I got like 4 shots of espresso. And I stood up till like 4 in the morning. And I was like, I did not care how tired I was. I needed to pass this test. And I did. Thank God I got through my first semester of nursing, and I am so happy and alleviated and excited to start my second semester. So for clinicals, for my first semester, we were placed at the nursing home. It was definitely eye-opening and life-changing. It definitely changed the way I look at life. Life is so short, and these amazing individuals, elderly individuals, were so ecstatic to, like, tell me stories about their life. It was super interesting, super amazing experience. I loved everything about it. Um, what else? My first semester, it was difficult. It was a roller coaster ride because there was times where I did want to give up, and I think that me meeting my classmates and the friends that I've made in school definitely helped me get through nursing because it's just hard, you know? And you meet these kids in your same class and they get it because they're going through it with you. You could sit and tell your friends back home, like, hey, I'm going through this. They're not going to get it because it's just a lot. It's so difficult to understand, especially if you're not going through it yourself, right? But my first semester was pretty good. I enjoyed it. They did have to keep us at home at one point because of the whole COVID situation. It was getting out of control. But we did manage, to go to clinicals. We did our lab. So everything, I guess, turned out great. Another thing, I want to just talk about some tips that I used in order to get through my first semester. Quizlet, oh my God. Listen, it's going to take time to create the Quizlets, but once they're done, I promise you, they help so much. Instead of having to go back and read, you can just quiz yourself until you take the exam, and it's so much better that way. Also, another thing I would say, especially for me, like, I felt like my professor's slides that they posted definitely helped because it's so many chapters. It's literally impossible to sit there and read every chapter. It's just too much. You're gonna burn yourself out more than you're already burnt out. So yeah. So basically, the slides, Quizlets, also organization. Oh my God. When I tell you, like, they post the syllabus, right? And then they post, like, all the chapters and all the stuff that you have to go through. Make sure you, like, what I used to do is I would divide my chapters into how many days were left for the exam. So that way, I would get through all the material before the exam. And if there was, like, another test that was in the same week, I would divide it as well. So it will be less and I won't burn myself out. So I would probably do 2 chapters on one class and 2 chapters in another. So in one day I would do 4 chapters. And then every day I will do 4 chapters like that. And then my test would get there and then, So everybody has different techniques. I definitely switched up my studying technique a bunch of times because I was like, all right, I don't know if this is even working for me. Like, I need to figure out what's going to be better, what's going to be faster, because I feel like in nursing school, you can't really stay stuck on one thing. Like, you have to move on. You have to, like, continue because there's so much things that you need to go over that you're not going to have time if you stay stuck on one thing. I think that you should use your book if there's something that's really not hitting, and then you be like, okay, this is really, like, I'm not really getting it. Let me go to my book because the book really explains it. I think the book over explains, which wastes a lot of time. That's why, I tried not to read so much the book. I only read it if it was, like, absolutely necessary. But I mean, I don't know. Some people rather read the book, some don't. But I'm telling you, these chapters are super, super long, and you're going to waste so much time reading, and it's just going to be a lot. Also, I'm a writer. I love to write things. Writing definitely helps it sink into my brain, but because it's so much information and so much to go through, literally my hand was just like, I don't even know. Like, I thought I was going to, like, get arthritis or something. Literally. So I wouldn't even suggest writing everything because it's just too much. Then again, there are people that do it. I have a friend, she would write her life away. She did, oh my God. When I tell you she is like a studying, oh my God. She would study till 4 or 5 in the morning every day. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. It's a lot to do. But I think that if you guys focus and do what you have to do, and everything will work out great. One thing I do want to mention is if you decide to go to an accelerated nursing program, just know it is super, 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 super difficult. Very difficult. It takes a lot of discipline. And but if I can do it, you can definitely do it. I think that the normal nursing program is definitely less crazy because they don't, try to shove everything down your throat because it isn't an accelerated nursing program. It's a normal program, so, they take their time with you, which I'm not saying it's not going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but accelerated is definitely harder because they're like, giving it to you. Like, all right, here we go. We got to get this done. So really think about that when you do apply for an accelerated nursing program. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I did have a great semester. Can't wait till next semester, and I'll definitely post a video after my second semester because, like I said, it was a lot, and it's gonna be even more now because next semester I'm gonna have clinicals for 2 days, and I think we're gonna have like med surge and maternal and peds. So those are some pretty hardcore classes. So yeah, I'll definitely post a video after my second semester. I just want to say thank you for everybody who does watch my videos. Honestly, I literally just make them because I feel like it can help someone, and the same way that I was trying to look for videos to try to help me, I just figured, hey, let me just start making videos. Maybe it can help somebody with anything or any weird questions they might have, right? Yeah, so thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys for after my second semester, which will probably be around the summer. Happy holidays. I hope everybody's staying safe, and I hope that this video does help you guys and you guys enjoyed it. And I hope I don't talk a lot. But yes, anyways.